Carson's Corner is a black LGBTQ-owned small business. They sell merchandise and apparel on pop culture franchises such as Dragon Ball, King of the Hill, Sailor Moon, and of course and most importantly, Power Rangers. If you're interested in getting their amazing merch, be sure to check them out at carsoncorner.com. Link will be down below.
Brrr, brrr, brrr. I'm just kidding. Like, you'd never catch me doing that in real life.
Do you live in LA?
No, even when it's freezing in LA, like I'm like the only person outside in a t-shirt.
Y'all hear that, people? Freezing in LA. Yeah, okay.
Freezing in LA. Well, actually, if you go to Big Bear, which is technically in LA County.
Yeah, you got that.
Yeah, and I've been there during the winter. I was still out in a t-shirt. But no, actually, it's kind of fun because that means like in the winter, like at my go-to spot, like I'm basically like one of those sideshow attractions. Behold, the guy in a t-shirt on a winter night at 2 a.m. Now watch as he eats a ghost pepper. Wait, what's that? Make that 2 ghost peppers. Nothing. Okay. Yep, those are the 2 things that make me a sideshow freak. I don't get cold, and I have a high tolerance to capsaicin. While Jared is busy trying to fix his Pluto TV app because we got Gaia and MMPR Season 3 playing at the same time, welcome to the Sentai Hero Special here on the Morphin Network. I am Mike Time Rider Zero, the co-host to Jared Dombro Taro Fury, and we are discussing Ohsama Sentai KingOhger Frozen Scales. And boy, that was a fun episode. I'm not gonna lie though. Yeah.
Damn you, Pluto TV!
Yeah, yeah, the new UI is really weird. Like, I like the older UI from back in 2021, back when like they like brought in Kamen Rider for the first time on Tokusatsu. Actually, no, I think that they just announced Tokusatsu at that time.
It was 2020.
Really?
Yep.
Oh yeah. I remember now because I remember April 3rd they were playing the second episode of Kamen Rider, and like you got Batman saying, "Watch as she becomes infected by my virus." Yeah. I'm like, dang, 71 Kamen Rider, you chose the worst time to play this episode.
Yeah, poor timing on that.
Yeah. A bat that spreads viruses. Well, where have we seen that before? In the future. But yeah, you're right, though. It's like it was around that time they were going to start doing 2 episodes at a time on the Toei Tokusatsu channel for the 50th anniversary, which was the following year. But yeah, you're right. You're right. Tokusatsu started in 2020. Guys, what took you so long? By the way, aren't we overdue for another, legally distributed season of Kamen Rider? Because so far, I'm still only seeing original 01 Kuga and Ryuki on Pluto and Tubi TV. Like, where's Black and RX? I know they're out on Blu-ray. But more importantly, where the... But let's get to the meat and tea of this conversation. Frozen Scales, what were your thoughts on the episode?
10.
Wow, that's a little early. But you're not wrong. This episode was 10 worthy.
No, there's a bunch of reasons, but I would deduct the point if only because they killed off Dr. Hottie. Spoilers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Not cool. Not cool. Bring back Dr. Hottie just to kill her off.
Darn you, Tachibana. It's like, I get it. You were killed off by the what's it called? By the Girafa undead, but it doesn't mean you should actually, you know what? That kind of works. Now that I think about it, he's undead.
Nah, I don't like him. I don't like this. Oh yeah, shout out to my chat over the weekend for reminding me who he was. Zamigo from Lupot. That's what this dude reminds me of. But now that I've seen this episode with context, he's Zamigo, but for zombies.
Yeah. Yeah, but given the fact that that Dr. Judge is there with her own cryokinetic powers, it's a little more on the nose, like Mr. Jack Frost from that Tim Allen movie.
Tim Allen, don't you mean Keaton? Oh. Yeah, Martin Short.
Martin Short, yeah, it's like that expression he makes every time when what's her face's mom says that one line, Jack Frost nipping on your nose. Ooh, that gives me chills.
That's why Martin Short is a treasure. And y'all should be watching that show. Only Moira's in the building. I don't know if y'all could say that.
I honestly, I still don't get why they went with that title in the show. I know that's the name of the podcast that the three of them are doing in the show, but I don't get like why go with that title? Like why not call it House of Lies or something like that?
I don't know. They wanted something snappy. And plus, remember, you got Steve Martin and Martin Short. Of course, they're gonna come up with something like that.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's like I think it's funny how Steve Martin thinks that he is a cop just because he played one on TV.
Y'all need to watch that show. It's on Hulu. Yeah. If you have Disney Plus and you have a VPN, you can get it on Disney Plus in other countries, so you can have to watch it without no ads. Or watch the original Father of the Bride movies where they have Steve Martin and Martin Short play off each other. Although some of those jokes are a bit.
Okay, if you want Steve Martin with hilarious uncouth humor, watch The Jerk. I've never seen
a movie too.
Yeah, that was a Steve Martin movie.
Oh my God, these two are just inseparable.
Yeah, and what's it called? And I've never seen Leo laugh as hard as he did when he saw that movie.
I have to watch this movie now just because it's those two together.
Yeah. There's a lot of great jokes, but I'm not gonna repeat them because
movies they done together back in the day are hilarious, but the jokes will not fly today.
Yeah, basically, it's basically kind of like a racially swapped version of that scene from Tropic Thunder where he's like, "What do you mean, you people? What do you mean, you people?"
Oh no! All right, back to KingOhger. Things that won't fly today's age.
Tea parties. Tea parties are fun. Yeah, tea parties are fun. Nothing wrong with tea parties. Yeah, remember, people, check in on your friends because you don't know what they're going through. Yeah, check in on your friends.
Kingdom for Bowler Hat Guy.
Freaking Bowler Hat Guy. They should cancel Bowler Hat Guy. Mm-hmm. Just say that. What was that one con artist said? Oh yeah, everything is phobic, and you got to call it out. Well, I'm calling out Bowler Hat Guy. He's
that type of guy that would be reciting those messed up jokes from any Steve Martin Short movie, just because.
Unironically
too. He's like, yeah, and it's like, oh, I have a friend like that. I'm like, racist. Mm-hmm. We all know. Yeah. That's that boy.
Look, he would say those Steve Martin lines with a straight face, like he's not even he's saying it like it's a joke. Like it's like you say something uncouth, but you use it in a tone where like you as the audience can tell it's a joke, and depending on the circumstance, it can work. But the thing is, he's saying like Bowler Hat Guy would say it with a straight face, where it's like, oh, he's not even like trying to make an uncouth joke. He is just blatantly uncouth. Wow, that's.
Oh yeah, and there's no Bowler Hat Guy caused this episode, but we'll get to why. Yeah. We'll get to it. So yeah, we had a nice little tea party with the girls. Gear is checking on Jeremy like a good friend, even though he's like, "Hey, yo, this is not a place for a king." Mm-hmm. And then we get Actually, that's a good scene. Himeno's trying to be like, hey, what's up with your eye? Why do you cover it here? The only people who've seen it are Gira and Ace. Why are they the only ones who get to see it? It's Tsukio Ace, that's why. Duh.
Yeah.
But she's asking, he's like, look, I crossed the line. Don't worry about it. What do you want to ask me about? Of course, Rita's gonna ask, like, what are we gonna do about these Mofun scammers, huh? What are we gonna do about these coppers?
Yeah, like freaking, I can't just buy me a PlayStation 4 like by just throwing cash at the register of a GameStop or mom and pop shop because they're like, yeah, no, like scammers ruined it. So like you have to buy it from the website and then you're not going to have a receipt for over the next 3 years. So when your stuff gets stolen and the insurance company asks you for proof of ownership, you won't have it. Mother.
Oh. That was a little specific, but unfortunately, that's not wrong.
No, it's like, have you ever seen Incredibles? Like, it's like the insurance company will do anything it can to deny you your payout, your rightfully deserved payout.
And people wonder why passport bros exist, so they don't have to deal with this BS in this country.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And so, yeah. But the thing is, before we could continue any conversations about heterochromia or tea or why the Nintendo Switch costs $800 when it should only be $300.
I'm sorry, Nani?
Ishibana is being frozen by what?
Dr. Hottie. Not even gonna just call her by her name. We're just gonna call her Dr. Hottie from Kamen Rider Drive. Dr. Hottie for short.
She is best girl.
Yes. Well, there was a lot of best girls in Kamen Rider Drive. Let's not.
Yeah, but she's the best of the girls, though.
Well, that's an online debate I'm not willing to get into, but okay.
I'm not debating. I am scientifically declaring. So if you look at the math right over here,
we have Roronoa Zoro's mother in Kamen Rider Drive. So remember, she's not only the mother of Roronoa Zoro, but also Seiya. So, like, parenting greatness.
Okuyasu never had a mom, so your argument is void.
He's not only a Kamen Rider, but a Saint Seiya and Roronoa Zoro. So, I mean...
And a stand user. And an Ishvalan.
So, I mean, she bred greatness. So, I'd say it's more of a tie, if anything.
Heart wants what the brain can't get. Someone get me a medic.
Well, don't even bring medic up to this. Oh, now you usually want to cause wars today. That's war starting words right there. So, not fighting wars. War starting words. Sure. Bring medic in this.
You gotta love that though. The heart wants, the brain medic can't have. Someone get me a medic.
Medic and Escape are top tier untouchables.
There's no escaping you.
I still have that meme my friend had made so long ago, like Go Busters, like escape in a wedding chapel, and Hiromu and I forgot the Blue Ranger's name. They're like, nope, we out.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think either of us should pursue Escape because she's gonna try to turn us into dogs, Gog and Magog.
Worth it. There's Chainsaw Man exists, so basically, Go Busters walked, so Chainsaw Man can run.
I still haven't read my Chainsaw Man comics. I do have volume 12. Don't get me wrong, but I'm still trying to read Loser Rangers. So,
I mean, the anime's coming out, y'all. Y'all be watching that.
Yeah. No, I love the manga. It's fantastic. It's like Super Sentai if it was run by Vought.
Well, yeah. And it makes sense that it's part of Kodansha because Kodansha has Kamen Rider, Sentai.
Yeah. I thought Titan Comics did Kuga.
Well, yeah, Titan Comics does Kuga, but I'm talking about like the main like.
Oh, you mean Spirits?
I think Kodansha does it. The Japanese release wise, I think Kodansha does Kuga, but I know for a fact like OG Kamen Rider, Super Sentai manga are under Kodansha.
Which reminds me, I wish they made more volumes of those because I love the 71 comic for Ichigo, and like it made me watching Shin Kamen Rider that much more fun because like it's like as a manga reader you know what's up, but as strictly the Toku watcher you're like what they did that to Takashi. What? I'm like, I knew they're gonna do this to Takashi. I knew this since the first hour into the movie.
Let's see, but I think that's just more. See, you saying all that makes my point proven even more. That's why Kodansha needs a better service to release their manga English wide. Like how Shueisha's got this on lock, where they have Jump Plus in Japan, but they also have the Shonen Jump app. They have the Viz Media app, so their comic. Actually, even Viz. Well, actually, I like the Viz app because even Shonen Jump, they're not even just Shonen Jump comics; it's just Viz stuff. But they have the Shonen Jump app in America. You can read your One Piece, your Naruto, your Dragon Ball. You can read basically anything Shueisha's put out. But Kodansha doesn't have that. We want to read Go Go Loser Ranger legally. We want to read Attack on Titan. They have so many manga. Hajime no Ippo.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, I love that one. You know what I would love to have a re-release? Ashita no Joe.
Ashita no Joe. Isn't it? Oh, right. Ashita no
no. Although I do like to imagine that Megaloboxing is a love letter to Ashita no Joe because
it is.
It was written it was released on the anniversary of Ashita no Joe, but also they made the main character also named Joe.
That was deliberate.
Like, if I had a nickel for every boxer manga that had the main character named Joe, I would only have 2 nickels, but it's still weird that it happened.
But yeah, you see my point. Kodansha, do better. Give us an app. We'll pay for it. We want these mangas. Damn it.
Yeah, I want hard copies, but still.
We need some ease. But.
Also, Tite Kubo, can we get more, independently released zombie powder? Like,
give us more Burn the Witch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, and also Bobo. Like, I want more of that.
I think that's on Shonen Jump too.
Yeah, it is Shonen Jump. Like, even Yami Yugi / Atem had a cameo. Like, even the original mangaka who made Yu-Gi-Oh! Participated in drawing those.
I remember that scene now. Yeah. Oh my god! I saw that in college.
Regan Fusion. I summon Osiris, the Sky Dragon. He's famous!
Oh my god, that was over 10. That was over 10 years ago, people.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But the anime never finished, though. Makes me sad. But at least they made a joke out of it. But still, like, man, I just want to go back and watch Bobo, like back to back with Cromartie High School because, like, I feel like they have compatible energy.
Boruto. Wait. Yeah. But damn minute. Bobo's not on the. What the hell? All right, Shueisha, you gonna have you better fix that. But Shueisha, you better fix this.
Oh, you know what else I miss? Rave Master.
That's a Kodansha.
Yeah, it used to be Tokyo Pop.
Well, yeah, American distribution, but distribution. Yeah.
And I'm gonna be real with you. Rave Master's the only title I know under Tokyo Pop. I know there were more. I just don't. But I remember like Tokyo Pop was like the biggest rival of Shonen Jump America, but like I don't know, they just kind of disappeared from out of nowhere. Was Dot Hack series Tokyo Pop? I wonder. Oh well. Oh, but yeah, turns out she's still alive. And so we have some unanswered questions about God's wrath. And like, turns out it's like, oh yeah, no, she was able to figure out who caused the God's wrath incident, but she wasn't able to figure out how they were controlling it. So yeah. So she had to use the sealing jutsu. She basically had to use Izanagi on herself and on her opponent. So, yeah, obligatory Naruto reference. I get it, but it's what it is. What it is. It is what it is.
He said it, not me.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like, Boruto kind of ruined Naruto for me.
I mean, the new spinoff is out. Or not spinoff, is the sequel, I guess you want to call it, or whatever.
Yeah, I remember someone posting like a fan thing called Two Pieces, where it's like, oh, the son of Luffy and Nami is gonna go on an adventure. I'm like, that makes no sense. Like, if anything, it should be Kobe's son who wants to go off on an adventure and maybe become the next king of the pirates. That certainly would have made more sense than freaking Sarada wanting to become Naruto's successor.
Hey, look, Shikamaru is Hokage. All right.
Yeah.
Let's
the one good thing to come out of Boruto, Shikamaru as Hokage. About damn time. He should have been Hokage long time ago. Didn't he use like a shadow paralysis on 3 Kage at once?
Damn, that's a good question. I don't remember.
Like even if he could only hold it for 5 seconds, the fact that he could hold it at all against more than 1 Kage, that's some serious ish. Anyways, so like back to the story. So like we keep derailing in this one. Okay. Now we promise you we'll be done in 15 minutes. We promise you. Okay. So yeah, it turns out what's her name is actually dead. to say it's a little too late to say Omae wa mo shinderu, but Omae wa mo shinderu.
See, this is why I like being on Henshin, where I can just curse and blurt so much, because I got It's like dealing with my nieces and nephews, so I can't curse. That's the feeling I have right now, where I just want to let it out to be known, because why would you kill her off? Who wrote this?
I mean, like, you could always take the a good place route. Holy forking shirt balls.
Bowler Hat Guy's fault. It's Bowler Hat Guy's fault. This is why I said we can put a pin on him. It's this. This is his fault.
Oh, Nori Boruhato guy!
The green Morphin Master and the Bowler Hat Guy. They're in cahoots with each other.
Actually, you know what I think? Like, do you remember Legend of Korra season 2, where like you got Rava and Vatu? I think his name was. So I think Green Morphing Master and Bowler Hat Guy are the two celestial spirits of yin and yang in the Toku universe, and like they're disguising themselves as like members of the universe in order to hide their works. You know, kind of like that one movie, Book of Life, where it's like you got this good goddess and you got this evil god, and then you got this third god in the middle who doesn't even appear till the third act. And the two of them are always like gambling with each other over like who's more noble or whatever. And it's like, actually, here's an easier analogy. Freaking Green Spectre from that episode of Brave and the Bold, Chill of the Night, where like that blue Tuxedo Dude versus the Green Spectre are making a wager over the soul of Batman as to whether or not he will kill Robert Frost. No, Robert Chill. Yeah, like I God dang it, I almost confuse a fictional mobster with a real life interviewer.
Yep, Joe Chill.
Yeah, Joe Chill. Joe Chill. Yeah.
Why is Kim hurting over here? Why? Because a bowler hat guy and the Green Morphin Master.
See this? This is the second to last time you will see a kiss on the show. No, wait, third to the last time.
What's the last time?
What's it called? Jungle Fury. Dominic kissed Fran in the final episode. It's canon. It's canon. It's canon. Okay. The only other time before that was between this and that was what's it called? Power Rangers Time Force episode 28.
That was a hug.
No. Wes kissed Jen, and they were photographed when it happened, which is why Alex is like, "Oh, so while I was hospitalized, you were two-timing on me with some other guy who vaguely looks like me, but try to bleach his hair like he's a freaking member of NSYNC. Is that how much I mean to you, Jennifer?"
Wow, keeping it in the family, huh, Jen? Couldn't be me.
See, I'm convinced Alex is not the descendant of Wes. I say he's a clone of Wes. Because mathematically it wouldn't make sense for someone 33 generations later to look exactly like you. The statistical probability is so astronomically low,
but not unheard of.
It would be very astronomical, like Nicolas Cage looking like that one guy from the Civil War.
But that's Nicolas Cage. He's an anomaly of his own.
Yeah. But what's it called? But also it's like, why is there like historical events that are canon but also didn't happen, while things that were not archived that did happen? So what I think is history was actually tampered. Well, archives of history were actually tampered with, and then and only a few people in the higher echelon of Time Force know the real truth. The real truth, like what really happened on God's Wrath Day, what really happened on the day that the Nine Worlds collided.
It wasn't Time Force. It was the Bowler Hat and the Green Morphin Master. They messing with time and space to keep them off the tracks. We solved the case, buddy. We done did it.
Green Morphin Master versus Bowler Hat Guy. The tale of ancient history and the distant future colliding through the multiverse of Tokusatsu.
Why do you think the TARDIS be going wonky all the time? Because of them. Yes, again, Doctor Who's a Tokusatsu, people.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Everything that happened? Why
curse you, Dalakor! Sonic Screwdriver Sword!
So, why do you think Chris Chibnall wrote the Timeless Child? Because of the Green Morphin Master and the Bowler Hat Guy. He messed with the Doctor's history.
Yeah, that's the real reason why William Hartnell is not the first Doctor, even though he absolutely is the first Doctor. The whole Timeless Child thing exists because of Bowler Hat Guy. In fact, I'm pretty sure Bowler Hat Guy was somehow responsible for Chris Chibnall becoming the showrunner of Doctor Who.
We wrapped it up, y'all. We figured it out.
And then it's the Green Morphin Master that brought Russell T Davies back.
Possibly. Unless they were just doing it to screw with us. Like, we'll make it so bad. We'll bring the good in that they'll forget the bad that we brought along. It's like, no. There are smart people out there that will not forget the bad you caused, you two. We figured it out. Ain't gonna get us. Damn, we should be Sherlock Holmes ain't got nothing on us. Okay, all right, let's get to the meat and potatoes of this episode. We find out Fury of the Gods from this guy. What's his name?
Gordy.
Gordy. Jesus Christ.
Hold on. Let me make sure.
Grody.
Grody.
I mean, he is
same
Grody.
5 letters. Same 5 letters.
He is very much Grody, but I'm just going to call him Fake Zamigo.
Yeah.
Fake Zamigo with a scythe. Basically, he's just like, they're like, why did he do it? I want people to die. That's why I don't care about good, evil. I just want to kill. And
yeah, I've been marathoning One Piece, and I got to Thriller Bark, and I thought, hey, I kind of like Moria, so I'm going to do exactly what Moria did and create my own army of zombies. Is that so wrong? Am I evil for doing this? No.
Thriller Bark, yes. If he wants to reenact Thriller Bark, yeah, he evil. That was One Piece is a goated series, but Thriller Bark was lacking. Now, is it terrible? No, it's just a slog to get through. Let's not sit here saying, "Oh, he hates this." No, there are certain arcs in One Piece that are just slogs. Are they terrible? No, but they're just slogs. Thriller Bark.
Navarone doesn't get enough love, though.
We'll give love where it's due, but you got to call a spade, people.
Yeah, actually, I remember. I just remembered I made a thing involving Thriller Bark. So like I want to like make sure that I find it so I could share it because it was funny as heck when I first wrote it. It's still funny now. I'm gonna get to it.
While he does that,
almost there.
Like how he's trying to have trouble. Actually, this fits. He's having trouble trying to remember where he found to look for his meme. What's his name? Dughead, leader of the Insectabugs, freaking forgets that Grody was one of his jesters.
Yep.
He's like Grody.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Grody is pretty creepy though.
Yeah, he is.
But he's still like, what? Hold on, I'm still not following. Actually, yeah, he's like Ray. He's like Malcolm Ray, like trying to understand the multiverse. It's like I'm not following. It's like okay, so imagine this formula. Okay, I'm following. Now imagine using that as an analogy. I'm still following.
No, but basically, yeah, he's like, oh yeah, he's one of my guys. What happened? Oh, he got trapped after doing his thing. And but we found him. Don't worry, we found him. Took care of all that.
Yeah. And just so you know,
as we say on Nani the fluff. I had to censor it for y'all. It got me tight. I was like, nah, because she was already pronounced dead, and I was like, what? And now we see why and how, and yeah, no, basically Grody's just like, look, man, I killed many people. I don't remember killing your parents.
Yeah, it's like you expect me to remember everyone I killed. What?
And he brings the cicadas, which is like, okay, this is like, it actually answers the question, like, the cicadas are dead. How are they dead? This actually answered a lot of questions that we've had. Why are the cicadas dead? Why does Rita have the way, like, why is Rita the way she is? Actually, no, that's about it.
Yeah. Yeah, things are tying in together.
And why did Dr. Hardy go off with Grody? Or I'm gonna just keep saying fake Zamigo. That answer those are like important questions from the first season. That's now answered.
Yeah.
And Yeah, basically, Jimeno is like, look, I would kill you. But he's like, oh, that's adorable. I can't die, though. I'm like,
Yeah.
I am basically Deadpool. I've been cursed to not die.
Yeah. Even death rejects me.
Yeah, basically, he's Thanos in Deadpool. He can't die like Deadpool, but he's rejected by death like Thanos.
Yeah.
Read the comics, people.
No, it's fun. It's actually pretty funny. But yeah. Yeah, so he does God's Wrath Part 2.
Electric
And
Boogaloo.
and Rita has her moment where she's like, if no one else, it must be me. My time has come. But what do we say to the god of death? Not today.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Jimeno for being best girl right here.
Yep.
She selfishly cares about her friends, and that's what matters most.
Yeah, no shit. That was nice. Like it's nice how it's in Cavalier, like she's hugged by Mofu and she feels warm, but then it's her friend.
Yeah.
And look, I lost my parents. I am not losing my friend. We'll beat this guy.
Together.
But then it's like, what are we gonna do now? This man one shot at the team, but he's still no Digorg. So I was like, so Digorg was cooler. You're just a punk bitch. Nobody cares.
You're just the dead remnants of Kamen Rider Garen.
No, you sir, are just a punk. But then I swear,
Surprised.
somebody on the writing team is doing this on purpose. Bug titties. What the hell? Why are they so pronounced? Who is designing this?
Well, I mean, I can't
scientifically answer that because I know where you're going with this and I don't want to know.
I can't speak for Leech Girl because, again, segmented worm, why does she exist? But she's a mom.
And a spider, and I know the science behind spiders and stuff like that. I really don't want to remember it right now. Damn it, it's water.
I left my water in the other room. It's too late for me to go there. Because
Either
we
way.
already here.
Either way. Y'all are sick.
I mean, it could be worse.
I'm afraid of the fan art.
I'm not talking about the fan art. I'm talking about it being worse in the official series. At least they didn't do Wagon.
Yeah.
From KingOhger.
I'm gonna need a minute on that one. Y'all. Oh wait, but for Wagon, to be fair, not a bug.
Yeah, but she is a robot. She's on a train with 5 unaccompanied minors. She's doing a what's it called? An infant pose and taking a selfie of herself while doing it.
Toei, y'all got issues.
And yes, I do know my yoga poses because even bodybuilders need to do yoga. I am not a bodybuilder and I'm not a yogi, but I still do exercises for both. But that's why I know the names of certain poses. But what's Wagon's excuse? She a robot.
She got that robussy, that's why.
No, she got that caboose.
That robust. The caboose and robust. But I digress. Back to the main story. It's cool. Jeremy's mom, I don't know. Actually, where the hell was she in the last 2 years? He was going through stuff. Why is she out and about now? She finally come back with the milk? Where were you when Bowler Hat Guy was giving your son troubles last time? Bad parenting, I swear. You know this is an anime when it comes to bad parenting.
Yeah, which reminds me, I saw a thing about why God, I can't remember why this one anime protagonist is the best one. No, how Ichigo Kurosaki is a superior anime protagonist to Naruto, Midoriya,
Was it made was it
and
by
two
Made in
others.
Korea?
It's like Ichigo lived with his dad his whole life, but I'm like, what about Gohan? Piccolo was there since episode 1.
Yeah, but Piccolo's more of a brother figure, if anything, because of the
No,
age.
no, he's dad. I mean, like, yeah, they're about the same age. Well, actually, no. Piccolo's only like 5 years older than Gohan, but he still be his dad. Like how Gohan was effectively Goten's dad.
Well, to be fair, it is like that's one thing about Dragon Ball. Like people be like, "Oh, Goku's a bad dad." No, he's
Yes,
not
he
a
is.
bad dad. He loves his kids. Like, yeah,
He just has a very funny way of showing it.
he's a country bumpkin. He knows basically not much outside of the village he was in his entire life, but he still like loves his family. And that whole thing with Dragon Ball Super.
Don't make me bring up the sensu bean.
All right, bet you want to go tit for tat. He gave Cell that sensu bean. He did it again with Moro, but that one is inexcusable. Dragon Ball Super Goku is inexcusable in every sense of the word. But Dragon Ball Z Goku knew for a fact he couldn't beat Cell at all. Vegeta couldn't do nothing. Trunks, no. Piccolo, no. Tien, as much as Tien put in work, unfortunately, no.
I'm glad Tien did put in work to begin with.
Yamcha's already scarred from when Jiro put a hole in his chest. So Yamcha is just there. Yamcha actually did his part by help heal Goku. He did his part. Yamcha, he did his part. Krillin, oh, Fetty Krill. He is literally one of the strongest humans on Earth, bar none. But
he is the strongest pure human on Earth.
He's the strongest pure human on Earth, but is the cause of why Perfect Cell is Perfect Cell. You think
along with Vegeta, they're both equally at fault.
Yes. So yeah, Goku knew Earth was messed. It was done. But who was stronger than all of them? Goheezy, Lil Gohan. Gohan didn't believe in himself because he got that human side in him. But Goku knew past that, Gohan was the strongest of them all that can beat Cell. And because Cell has the Saiyan DNA, he knows that Cell has that pride. Whose pride? Vegeta's pride. Yeah, it's Saiyan pride, but it's more Vegeta's Saiyan pride. So he knew Cell's gonna, humor Gohan. Cell, like Goku knew all this. Yeah, he knew for a fact. Okay, yeah, Gohan doesn't like fighting. Gohan is not a pure-blooded Saiyan. Gohan's not a martial artist. Gohan is just a human boy who was sheltered away from it and was just thrusted in, and it had just immense power. But he knew. Goku knew. And then afterwards, he's like, all right, look, I have to clean this up. I have to sacrifice myself. And he's like, why? Why did he stay dead? Okay, Red Ribbon Army. Everything from the Red Ribbon Army arc to then, all Goku. Why did the Saiyans show up?
See, like, that's why I respect the ending to GT so much, because Shenron's like, yeah, like, as long as Goku still exists, like, there will constantly be problems. So, yeah, I'm gonna take you to this other dimension where no one will come to Earth and like worry about fighting you. Damn it! Like, Super got to the point that GT's better, and I hate saying that.
Exactly. Like, Goku knew from, like, okay, yeah, the whole Pilaf gang thing since then, yeah, that's on Goku, but that Goku got involved because of Bulma. So we really
like, I was gonna say, like, Pilaf, that's all Bulma.
Yeah, we want to really say everything that happened up to Cell, that's all Bulma's fault, really. Let's be real, it's all Bulma. But from Red Ribbon Army to Cell Saga, from all of that is all Goku, because, Jiro, was a survivor of the Red Ribbon Army attack Goku did as a kid. if you want to add filler part, even Tao Pai Pai was alive.
I love that filler episode where like Gohan has to fight Tao, and then like he blows up that that dome, saying it's like, listen, this whole dome thing is a scam because like I'm not strong enough to defeat Cell, and if I can destroy that dome, what chance do you think you have against Cell himself? And it's kind of weird because it's like, yeah, he ousted those guys for their scam, and rightfully the villagers got mad at them, but they also got mad at Gohan for reasons I'll never understand. At least I wouldn't understand until I saw Zuko alone. But that's another story. Yeah, but I still say Goku did not need to give Cell that senzu bean.
Yeah, but no, obviously, that's dumb. But obviously, he knew, like, okay, Cell. He knew Cell has that Vegeta pride. That's gonna be his Achilles heel. And then Goku's like, hey, look, everything that happened from the Red Ribbon Army to now, that's all my fault. I gotta stay away. I want to keep the Earth safe. Gohan, this is up to you. You're the strongest of them all. Even when the Buu Saga started, who was the strongest of them all? Gohan. Even though he didn't train.
See, I have no issue with Goku's decisions after, after 16 got blown up. My issue was before that. Literally, that senzu bean. He did not have to give Cell that senzu bean. Because even if it would have only made a 1% difference and Gohan was sure to win, it's like, 98% chance of victory versus 99% chance of victory. That still doubles Cell's chances of winning. Yeah,
but I think, like I said, is that pride. And he's like, look, Cell wants a good fight.
That's Goku's pride, too.
That's just Saiyan DNA pride, but it's like it's entirely Saiyan pride. But if we're going based off the specific DNA in Cell, Vegeta.
Okay, but back to other familial ties. Yeah.
Where was she? Where was she?
And also, why'd she attack Himeno and Rita?
Exactly. You're attacking everybody that helped your son. Where were you for 2,000 years, Mom?
Or at least in the last 2.5.
Like, where were you, Mom?
Exactly. Where were you 17 years ago during God's Wrath, and like he was locked up as a sideshow reject?
Oh my God! See, she fits right in the caliber of bad anime parents. Mm-hmm. But that's all we got. Like, this episode answered many questions, but then just brought so many out. Like, what the hell?
Oh, you know who else had a great dad? Josuke from Part 8.
I have not gotten to Part 8, but
okay. Okay, so scores 10.
The good old Ty Dillinger.
Yeah, no, fantastic episode, and we get to see more of. By the way, one thing I really liked about this episode is that Himeno finally addresses, like, why are you hiding your face? Himeno finally brings up,
like, why did Gero get to see your face? Why did Ukyo Ace get to see your face? Because, again, simple answer. Yeah. It's Ukyo Ace.
Yeah, he's one of the 3 gods of Kamen Rider. Yeah. The 3 gods are Ace, Kabuto, Gaim, and Geats.
Yep. Yeah, he's one of the 3 gods. He gets to do whatever he pleases. That's why he's the stars of the stars of the stars of the stars.
Yeah. Oba-chan ga iteita kagayaki koto tayo no gotoku.
Yeah, so that's an easy answer. That's an easy answer. But like to everybody else, they're all plebs. But
yeah. All right. Yeah. Like I still think like after we resolve the whole thing with Rita's mom. That collar's coming off. I know it's going to come off in the next few episodes, and it's going to stay off.
Well, no, then that's poor marketing on Toei's part for letting it stay off the entire series.
I never said it's going to be off for the entire series. I even said from jump, like at some point after episode 30, she's going to take it off and keep it off. I did say after episode 30. Guess what? 30 episodes in. So now it's fair game.
Well, let's see if your theory was right.
We're at the point where it's safe to take it off, and it won't harm the marketing. Because character progression, again, she's a butterfly. She's in her chrysalis state.
Well, it would make sense if the next episode was focused on her, but it's not. It's focused on Jeremy. So
well, I think until like they finally defeat freaking Grody. I'm gonna keep calling him Gordy just for the fun of it. Until they defeat Gordy, which will be around episode 40 to 42.
Give or take.
Yeah.
We have how many episodes we have left? Jesus. When does this end? Holy crap. Time is going fast.
We're 30 episodes in. Yeah.
Jesus.
See, like that's the magic of like making Kamen Rider start in September, because it's like, we're starting a new series. We completely forget that we're more than halfway into the other series that we started back in February.
5.
This is the part where you say, geez, it's already October? Well, not for another 3 days, but yeah, geez, we are already close to October. Oh man, those shark cycles are so beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, so comments, because we only have 8 minutes left before Scrub Club Gaming starts. So
got a little bit of time.
I finally made it. Great job, you actually did. Let's see. Here's my comment on episode 9. Why did he shot Hillbill's undies during the fight? The Jeremy is back being a menace from Hillbill. They fixed Rita's bling. Rita's first tea party. Yes, that was adorable. Jeremy at home. Still some grunts are alive. Yeah, I'm actually happy that some of the grunts are alive. And speaking English too. And well, not English, they're speaking Japanese. Both English subtitles. So
they were alive. Yeah. They were alive.
I'm not gonna lie though, like that one pew pew scene was like that did like raise some of my hairs though. Just the way they shot that scene.
Oh yeah, I was like, oh damn!
Like it was just like two of them just like randomly show up, and then out of nowhere, just like they just swung around pew pew, and it's like damn, when did Donald Glover get here?
I hate you for that. I hate you for that one. Oh God, I hate you.
You love me. Scalpers must be locked up at all costs.
Whoa. After Comic-Con, then sure. Because we need Comic-Con scalpers sometimes, you know, because apparently Comic-Con be scalping more than the scalpers.
That much is true. Oh, and Anime Expo.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So scalpers just need to be for certain times.
Lion Con? How about Sardine Con? Yeah. Okay. It's Karas, but she's not herself. Karasu, actually. Karasu is the Japanese word for crow, but I like the word Corvus better. Or Cuervo. Yeah, you know, guys have this idea of like, what if Cuervo did not heel turn in Uchu Sentai KingOhger, and they actually did go through with making 88 Rangers for that season, because according to their lore, it is possible for there to be 88 Q Rangers.
Yeah, Lord.
So, like, I always imagined Corvus Midnight Black. And he'd have, like, talons on his arms because he's a crow. Okay, let's see. So the eye is part of a secret technique. So that she's to imprison herself along with the culprit. Yep.
Sacrifice.
Self-sacrifice for justice. They brought in the freezing person, but he said he hates hospitals. Yeah.
Because he doesn't like people being alive.
Yeah. He's really going to hate me. Yeah, because I'm a biologist. Himeno recognizes his face, and it's Tachibana-san? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Tachibana was killed by an undead back in the penultimate episode of Kamen Rider Blade, but somehow he didn't stay dead, and here we are. Heck, he even had this whole zombie story arc in the first quarter of Blade anyways, so. Like, he was turning green and everything. He can summon the undead, literally. Yep. Necromancy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but he can't control them. Yep. It's just like Thriller Bark.
Yep, no, he can't control them.
Yeah, that Sanji dog penguin thing. Like, he does his own thing. So the Cicada Shoe Gods are also dead, which means it's not the Fury of the Gods, but the Rise of the Dead said. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Time to use the freeze technique. Spider Mom is here. Well, she's not actually a spider. She is an arachnid, but she's not a spider. She's actually a late Mesozoic, early Cenozoic arachnid that went extinct before spiders showed up. But no, she's not a spider. That's the point. She's not an Aranye. One last thing. Why Tachibana-sama? Why did you cause the disaster 17 years ago? Because everyone missed the Kamen Rider Blade anniversary. That's why. Rip Karasu and Shiran. Yeah. Doug Ed forgot Grody is the 5th jester. Didn't he say 5 jesters in episode 27? Yeah, but I feel like it's just one of those One Piece quirks that we have to put up with. Yeah. That's it for the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been a Sentai Hero Special doing Ohsama Sentai KingOhger episode 30. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And it just occurred to me that we have the background from... Oh, let me fix this. Okay. And because someone in the other room is fooling around...
Yeah, but follow all of our personal socials. You know to follow them, Boka_Kabuto. Follow me over at Henshin Gate. I'll see you guys this Saturday for new episodes of Sentai and Rider, and maybe do a binge-a-thon of Sentai and Rider this weekend. Who the hell knows? And be sure to follow, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the Morphin Network. We do Ultraman on Tuesdays, Kamen Rider on Wednesdays, Super Sentai on Thursdays, and Power Rangers on Saturdays. This Saturday, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 Eastern, we're doing Cosmic Fury episode 1. Be sure to stick around for that. And until then, stay safe, stay hydrated, update your emergency kits, and have a great one. Bye.